everyone, welcome to Thursday's phonics lesson. You've been working really hard this week and I've seen some super phonics photos, so please do keep it up. So we're going to start today by recapping our phase 4 sounds that we have learnt so far. So remember, phase 4 is a blend, so you're taking the two sounds and we're blending them together, so it'll help us to read our words easier and quicker. Okay, so shouting out nice and loud at the screen at home, making sure that your parents can hear you. St, nd, mp, nt, nk, ft, sk, ult. And today's sound, we've got a all and a p. So a all and a p. And together, those two letters make the blend ulp. Okay, nice and loud. Let's have a look at it in our golden star today. Now I want to hear you sounding out that blend today. It is ulp. And we're going to have a look today now at our activity and help us to practice our ulp words. So our activity today is our unscramble game, and last week I know that you really enjoyed this and it really got your brains working. So we're going to unscramble the sounds to make a word and then we're going to add sound buttons, okay? So let's have a look at the first one. And remember, when we are unscrambling the word, we start with each sound and see if it makes sense, a little bit like nonsense words. And if it doesn't make sense, we know that it's not in the right order. So if I said alpy, alpy, that's not a word, is it? So maybe I'll start this time with the y, yelp, 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 yelp. I know that that's a word. I yelp if I hurt myself. Okay, so when you yelp, it's like a big scream. So now I've figured it out, I'm going to write it on my line, thinking about my handwriting, thinking about those descending letters, the ones that go underneath the line. Y, and look, my is the same height as my y. And then my sound of the day, ulp. And ulp is a tricky sound for handwriting because you've got a long ladder letter followed by a descender letter, which means it goes under the line. So I've figured it out and now I'm going to add my sound buttons. Y, ulp, yelp. Super job. Let's have a look then at number 2. So remember now, pause that video whilst you have a go and figure out that word. Putting them in the right order, blending them together, making sure they make sense. What is this word today, year 1? Okay, I'm going to write it now and see if you've got it correct. I will know by your whiteboards that you sent photos of if you've got it correct. Okay, our word is ulp, gulp, gulp. So if you're a bit nervous or you've done something wrong and you're a bit scared of getting told off, you'll go, and that's like a gulp because you're a little bit scared or worried and you do a big gulp because you're nervous. Super. Big thumbs up if you got that one. Let's move on then to number 3. So we've got ulp, h and e. Tricky. Have a go, pause the video if you need to. And I'm going to write it again and see if we've got the same on our boards, okay? And today I am looking for that super handwriting as well as your phonic knowledge too, okay? And this word is ulp, help, help. We shout for help if we are in trouble or if we are scared or nervous or worried or something's happening. We need to send for help. Super. Okay, then last one. Oh, this one looks a little bit tricky. So we've got a p, we've got the sound ulp, and we've got an u. Oh, what could that be? Have a little go. Okay, let's see if you got this one, year 1. It is a little bit tricky. And the word is p, rubbing it out. Miss James did her sound button wrong. So remember, if you make a mistake, rub it out and try again. Pulp. Pulp. Okay? So we can, the pulp is something like when you blend fruit in a blender and you get the pulp. Okay, so it's all that middle bit, all of the bits in the middle of the fruit. Okay, so we are pulp. We've got the word pulp there. Okay, so a really big thumbs up if you got those right, year one. There are lots of tricky words and we do have to do quite a lot of jumbling to get there. Okay, so to end our day, as always, we're going to put our sound into a super sentence. Now let's go back to our words. Okay, you can use one of the 4 today, or you can have a go at thinking of another one, okay? Today's challenge is if you can think of any other words. So I would like a sentence with a word that's not on my board, but that's still got the up sound in, okay? Don't forget your capital letters and full stops, and I can't wait to see your sentences. See you tomorrow.